You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Me not like you, where the Google symptom then 2 o'clock morning and don't try all the wellness trend them, but you know they woke. I just can pretend like I fine, but we finally don't get sigh for get answer to all we health issue them. Wellness unfiltered with Mabel. No fluff, no filter, no shame, just real talk, real health. The conversation we really need forget, but mental health, food, stress, woman and man health, sex education, healing and other thing them. New episode every Wednesday, 6 to 7 o'clock even time. Wellness Unfiltered with Mabel. Come as you are, let's get well. Unfiltered, live on Liberty Online TV.
Salon, they take action for every mama and every pikin. Together, we go reach zero. We all for take action, so no mama no go die where it give life. No pikin no go die from preventable sickness. No pikin no go left behind for take maclate. The race to zero, they on now.
But zero no go happen by chance. If you na mama or belle woman, take action. Go na clinic early. If you na papa, take action. Support mama, care you picking for maclate. If you na chief, take action. Encourage belle woman them for go hospital for a well body one. We all for take action for save the life of we woman and picking them. So join with today for take action for reach zero. This message they come out from the Ministry of Health together with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education.
The world they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen. But waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it affects you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them. So see them where they happen to we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning, na all Liberty Online TV platform them.
All right, good morning viewers and welcome to a brand new week. Now so we welcome una to the very best of the week and to your favorite morning show, the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you this morning live on Liberty TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube and also our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Where they bring this edition come to you this Monday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And me na Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today na Monday na the 24th day of August 2026. Inside this edition of the breakfast show today, if you don't follow the news, a lot they go on at the All People's Congress, APC party, when at the main opposition na the country. We see last week, PPRC, directive where they don't pull in February, where them been talk say if the 6 months extension where then they give to the executive done and the executive not able for carry them party go na then conference or them for go elect new leaders them. Inside that directive where the PPRC been given in February, then they talk say members of parliament of the APC headed by the main opposition, the minority leader, and 5 other APC members, them not then for take over the party until they're able for go na then conference. But we see this not happen, but the PPRC pull another statement last week, also then states and clearly say that part of the directive now will come into effect for let the members of parliament take up the caretaker body in the party, because somebody in the party don't carry the party and PPRC go courts. Well, after this, PPRC then release with states, then they say because of that, they're not going to be for effects. Let the executive come on a power and they go continue until they hear it from courts. A lot of people at the party don't raise concern, but this particular executive say where they know say the time na office done, they're supposed for left peacefully and allow the party for continue their operations. One panel people here will get the concern where they call now for let the executive resign them position. Now one of the flag bearer aspirants them we na Dr. Richard Conte. This morning at the studio, go for can hear it from why it they call for let the executive resign. You go know na the program, and also we go hear it from somebody na this same executive. We go respond to this call with Dr. Richard Conte and other people on the make say the executive for resign.
All right, another week, new drama na the public, and this week we open the week with the All People's Congress APC party. As when I hear from Mabel, I think the APC they struggle right now with acceptance and also with leadership issues. If you can remember, in February this year, the Political Parties Registration Commission, where now they get the responsibility for ensure say the monitor all activities of political parties. Then they don't mediate between this current executive of the All People's Congress. Also, then begin some directives in February, and they extend the executive in lifespan to 6 months, and that 6 months they be elapsed this August. But before that, somebody we named Suma and in the Potloko district chairperson, if we don't care the party and PPRC gonna court, and then they wait for let court give a ruling on this particular issue where Suma Binke gonna court. And according to the PPRC, they say their hands then tied right now because of the court case where they upon them. So they don't know waiting for do with this current executive. Women say they will continue for their office even though the 6 month directive where they be give them it all elapse. But one person we don't come out and call out this current executive and the PPRC. Now one by the flag bearer aspirant them we currently they aspire for be the next APC flag bearer when Richard Conte, and Richard Conte now one person where non they into the party affairs recently. If you not remember, now one person where name been come up during the term where them been go to care for get a conversation or forget a consultation on the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2025, and besides that it be done they sit on critical issues that we get for do the party from after the 2023 elections. Well, I be no say there was a standoff. The APC said they're not a part of governance. So Richard Conte don't they work closely with this current executive, but also things go wrong. We make now it they call them out, and the question this all they can put before them. And at the studio this morning we get Dr. Richard Conte with we when an aspirant for the All People's Congress flag bearer race. Good morning, Dr. Conte.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Mabel.
All right, as I tell we viewers them this morning, you don't day into the activities of the party quite recently, especially with this current executive. You don't work with them since after the 2023 elections where we have been up till now, not accept say it was a free and fair elections. When I've been saying another part of government, you don't work closely with this executive. Firstly, describe this current executive. Where you go after now?
Well, really, I rather go after the executive. I just the advocate for make the right thing happen. And this position where I take informed by me ethical persuasion and also by my religious belief. If you read Matthew 7 from verse 3 to 5, then they tell you, say, before you able remove the speck from the other person in your eye, remove the plank first from your eye, so you go able to see fine for able remove the speck from the other person in your eye. Me, na one person way don't they go on radio and television and in different fora for challenge the excesses of this administration. And currently, we go through a very serious debate over constitutional concerns and the willingness or not of this current leadership in our country for respect with constitution and for follow the provisions of the constitution to the letter. So, I not, if we own party, they will flout we own constitution. I don't know who will get the moral for high ground for able to snap and criticize the SLPP. And that for me is very concerning. And I believe, say, this national executive for just do the right thing and save we party all this unnecessary hulabaloo. I get tremendous respect for the national executive. But I believe, say, then time don't do. And then time done in February. I see now then the code section 21 and section 24 of the constitution where they talk really about meetings and voting and all that type of stuff. And not about necessarily about tenure. But they mentioned about the tenure of the office for make the end at the NDC. But that presupposes that we even get a knack at that time. Because they forget, say, when they elect them, now elected people that they inside NAC. Now elected people that they inside NEC. So when you lost your position by virtue of the tenure, where they specify, if you read section 52A, where they talk about the tenure of we national officers, it say all national officers of the party shall hold office for a term of 3 years and shall be eligible for re-election for another term and no more. I don't think, say, the drafters of a constitution be just have to be superfluous when they say and no more. And I believe, say, when they elect them, they be no Senate for 3 years, and they expect them for, say, everything where they need for do, including conducting the NDC, they go down within 3 years. So just because they fail for do waiting they're supposed to do within the time where they get, no means say they for now come back and try to do the wrong thing. We therefore be very mindful. Say we deal with the government, we're very, very mischievous. We don't hear any rumors about this government trying for extend their term by 2 years. If we now, within we party, begin, they try for look out for loopholes, they connive with this government, they connive with the judiciary, they connive with PPRC for make them illegally extend their mandate, the WISA will get the moral high ground or come to matter and challenge SLPP if matter be attempt for extend. So for me, on the matter of principle and on the matter of my religious conviction, I believe, say, it's wrong. I believe, say, they forgo and we could get an interim. And this is not the first time it don't happen inside APC. I think before 2007 elections, we've been get a similar situation, we've been get an interim. Before 2023 elections, we'll be get a similar situation, we'll get an interim. So it is not new in we party. But I wish people can just stop forgiving cause for they get to these types of situations. I respect the leadership. I don't go on record for say, Pai and Senene give me my first job at age 17 as an untrained and unqualified teacher. So I will forever be grateful to him. But for me, this issue is bigger than an individual. This issue is for me about my party. It's about my country. It's about democracy. It's about the rule of law. It's about constitutionalism and the need for make we all respect that. So yes, I respect the executive. I don't support them throughout the 3 years that they're in office selflessly. But I believe that if they do the wrong thing, the same way where we stand by them when they be there on the right track, the same way I will also advocate against them when they do the wrong thing.
Doc, in your opinion, how una party reach to this stage where executive term they expire, then ask for extension, say God don't come on, I don't go reach na court, because like you said, it's not to the first thing this where executive term they expire, transition supposed to happen. How una reach here in your opinion?
For me, in my opinion, I just think just because some people know the plan, not strategic in their thinking, and know the forecast well. But more grievously, some people just not sabi how to do the right thing. There be no say they get 3 years. There be no say they get for conduct lower level elections. And the constitution will get very prescriptive in terms of the steps we for take at every stage where you do the ward elections, then specify who that qualify all members, we qualify for 1 year, and then if you publish the list of eligible voters 21 days before the time, do the ward elections, get the results. If you publish the results 21 days before time, before the constituency elections, everything prescribed in the constitution. So the first disappointment we maybe get personally, the way I begin to see that they get unnecessary delays, and then from time to time, pass somebody go to PPRC, go tell them say, hey, my party supposed for do ABC, they know they do it. They pass PPRC get for give the instruction. For example, when Timbo be take their go to PPRC on the issue about the people that we don't go unopposed and the need for make them not conduct an election. They need for tell them that. They don't know say if you conduct an election, nobody not contest against the person. That person they return unopposed. You have to wait for PPRC to tell you that. Then they argue say Constitution section 21 and section 24, they back them for stay on. If they be no say the Constitution, they allow them for stay. Why they go cap in hand, they beg PPRC for give them 6 months? Why? If they be no say the Constitution where they get, or they not be the reader, or they not be no, it's just mischief. And for me, that is not good for my party.
Dr. Conte, what's in the happen with una party currently, the APC? Na constitutional crisis una get, or na just your party comrades them, no one for do the right thing?
Both. It's a constitutional crisis and it will set a very bad precedent. Now it's okay. Na Payasane, it don't serve this party for as long as Adam has lived, and it want for continue. I not get any issues with that. I respect him. Now you're right for one for continue. But what if tomorrow we get a very bad executive, and then the 3 years done, they say, well, the section 21 say pass conduct NDC, then they refuse for conduct NDC. So does that mean that we get for stay with that executive forever? Does it mean then that if this government, they say they for conduct elections within 3 months after the closure of parliament, will for happen 5 years exactly after the opening of parliament? So when 5 years done, they not agree close parliament, and therefore the government decide for continue for stay. When they argue, they say, well, we been get 1 or 2 things what we need for do, we not be able to do, so we need more time. Is that a justification? Is that how we want to run our country? Not based upon rules again, not based upon waiting the law states? I think it's a very bad precedent for the country. I don't think say anybody for condone that, and media just continue for appeal to the former leadership, because as far as I'm concerned, they are now defunct. And they appeal to them.
No, they are still at the end of affairs.
They are still there because
still running the day-to-day affairs of the party.
asked them for stay on. So they are there. But for me, they are there illegally.
How you can describe the role where PPRC currently they play in all of the issues there where una dey get on a party?
I think it's unfortunate. I think the flip-flop of PPRs, they help the situation. And I think if in the first place, there not be even need for interfere for go begin this 6 months. With Constitution, it's very clear. It not make any provision for extension. So which means when they elect you, say you get 3 years, work within the 3 years, everything we need for do out within the 3 years, take it to convention, do another election. If you want for contest, you win again, you continue. After 3 years, you go. This now that's section 52 they specify. And that's I be expect that for do.
Now, the eyes of the public, on a party don't go through a lot. We make on a national delegates conference, the calendar way initially the executive been set, on unable to actualize them, petition upon petitions, and don't they come up from on a lower level elections up to this time. People still the way get questions where they want answers to because of the elections and day. But in your opinion, think say now the reason that we make the executive not able for take on at all national delegates conference, you feel say underneath them concern the way they come out the public, somebody there where they cause them, we make delayed on day for the national delegates conference happen?
No, I think if anybody cause an then the executive. If you look at most of the petitions where they go to parliament, PPRC, all centered around somebody try to do the wrong thing. With the other cases, how they produce one membership list today, the next day they don't add 400 names. The other day, they don't remove these names.
Is it deliberate from the executive for staying in office?
I think it's deliberate. It's deliberate. They're not supposed to do that. If they've been just do the right thing, not give people them cause for go PPRC. Not give people them cause for go na court. And the bad thing, you mentioned about Suma, we don't take the party to court. It will surprise you for no say, when they serve the party, the papers, this executive, the leadership, they keep the papers away from we lawyers and not give the party an opportunity for response.
You get evidence to the effect for
yes, I'll be there in an expanded NAC meeting.
The current executive keep the court papers?
Yes, I'll be there in an expanded NAC meeting where the national chairman report. So he gets the papers, but then these papers have been served over 2-3 months earlier. Even the legal team not be aware.
What is the reason where the chairman tell us say keep the court papers?
That is the big question where Mr. not able to understand, because that just shows say them feels that they will benefit from the action where Suma take and the kind of the benefit from an also. So therefore they in their interest for keep them away from the party leadership, the party legal team, so that the legal team not go able to put up a strong defense in the courts against actions like the one with Suma take. And the sad thing like that, he is part of the executive structure of the National Executive Committee of the party. So if a member of the National Executive Committee of the party can take the party go na court, how we as ordinary members of the party go do? What we go do? So if we take the party in a court, whose moral high ground the National Executive Committee or the NAC will get for call we and say, hey, Bodu Yala can talk in-house. And now, I'm not going to surprise if we get a flurry of court cases over the next few days and weeks. A flurry of them. People will go to court. Because if then the National Executive don't begin to take the party to court, then it means anybody else can do them. In the Constitution, again, we make a deliberate effort for limit the chances for make anybody go to court. We say we set up an independent elections complaints board. And so if you get any issue where we know say as long as na elections issues must go one way or the other, instead of going to court, go to the IECB. If the IECB now satisfy you, go to PPRC. These are all steps for ensure say we avoid the courts. But sadly, when it now came to the National Executive Committee, when they were for perpetuate themselves in office, one of them, in the person of Suma, bypass these structures and go straight in the court. Just for create more problems and more delays for we party. The courts not to the place for make we settle this cause. Maybe feel say if there was a genuine concern, let's come and sit as a party and resolve it. They invited the legal team for me to give them advice on this. The legal team advice, by my understanding, was clear that your tenure will expire in August, between the 18th and the 20th of August, because that was the time where we've been getting convention between the 18th and the 20th of February 2023 in Amakeni. So it will expire. So if it's going to expire, put your house in order and honorably hand over. And PPRC don't go further for solve the problem and say, make the executive, make the parliament take over. And this is not new. Fisher, in a ruling, again in 2022, 2021, thereabout, they also do the same thing. We call on Cherikoko na parliament for make it form an 8-man committee and join Peter Conte for run the affairs of the party. Are we suggesting that they been get more confidence in Cherikoko, so there not be need for going to court for challenge that ruling, but now they not get confidence in Abukabo, and so therefore go to court? Or is there something with somebody? Is there an agenda where somebody they try for push, where they feel say Abukabo not go best represent that agenda? You know, they create a whole lot of unanswered questions.
A lot of issues don't they happen inside the APC this PNTM, especially allegations of receiving monies from the ruling government, allegations of certain executive members having a very good relationship with the ruling government, and also we see the allegations we come up on this constitutional amendment bill, leaked audios of a certain member of parliament. They fly here and there. The opposition leader tell Liberty TV say the ruling government make attempt for bribe some of the MPs. If structures they na the APC, why all of this for happen?
No, this not get anything to do with structures. It just get for do with bad people. We not get any integrity.
So you have them in your party?
Oh yes, in any society, in any group of people, there will always be the Judas. Even among the 12 disciples that we God pick, there was a Judas. You know, but the whole issue, even me, I should say when I don't see the accusation where they say the mother bio give me money for make I go after executive, ridiculous. If there is anybody who has been very vocal against this Madabio government and Richard Conte. So how can Madabio give me money for go after her? I find that very strange. Me and Madabio, the only time where we don't ever meet in one room in the 8 years plus we done day in power. Now the day where we go present the interim Tripartite Committee report in our State House. That was it. That's the one and only time when me and those day together in one room. But that day they said, will not even exchange pleasantries, you know. So for make they even insinuate that, I find that very, very strange. But this is just part of the attempts where people that they take for just divert from the real issue, you know, because rumors, accusations, and counter accusations they're commonplace now in the political dispensation. But I think we therefore remain focused on the issue. The issue now that we have a constitution. It's very clear on the tenure. 3 years and no more. The 3 years don't expire. Instead of relying on we own constitution, APRC rely on the Political Parties Act for decide for give them 6 months. Hallelujah. And then it give them additional 6 months, and I should say with the understanding that therefore don't complete the tasks. And indeed, it be for possible for me to complete the tasks if they not be continue for do the wrong things because cause the undue delays. But now where they fail, the second part there is say for handover to Abukabo and his team, they come out to go to parliament and go to court, and now then they use their connections with the state. They're so confident about the leadership, the current leadership. They're so confident in leadership. They're so confident about their connection with the government and the courts.
You sure say they get connection
yes.
with the government and the courts?
Oh yes.
Waiting at the pointers for sure say Payansane get connection with the government.
In the meetings. About the meetings within the whole, would they see the pictures, the frequent meetings?
But that's governance.
I know.
Say because they are in opposition.
I know.
For get meetings with government.
No. Yes, sure. But they get along very well, which is not bad. Which is not bad, but the level of confidence where that they get in the potential outcomes for favor there, now I find strange. But either way, we're not supposed to forget that far. We're not supposed to forget that far. We're not supposed to allow we mama inmates for mark with paper.
But who is to take responsibility here? Is it the PPRC we use the act for extending powers, or on our executive we know say the time do elapse, but still in our office?
Both. The national executive not supposed to go approach PPRC. You see, PPRC did it for SLPP because SLPP, I understand, say in their own constitution, then gets the provision. But in the case of SLPP, when the 6 months done, they hand over to an interim. Now, an interim body now take the SLPP to convention, not to Prince Hardini executive. PPRC give them 6 months, but after the 6 months, they put in place an interim, now take them to convention. So if we neighbor party don't follow this path, why we as APC not follow the same? I should say Prince Hardin be getting interest. I should say Prince Hardin before we say that he take the party go convention. But he respect the constitution. He respect the directive from PPRC. No member of the executive of SLPP now come out take the party go na court. Then respect the ruling of PPRC. When the 6 months expire, they allow an interim for take them to convention. I feel say that the same thing this government before don't do. I mean this we party before don't do. Allow an interim for take we to convention.
Why if you say they still hold on to power, if not to the existing challenges where they don't talk about? Why you feel an executive not go on for left power?
In fact, the existing challenges now reason enough for make them for left. Because they don't demonstrate, say they're not able to fix them. Because the problems, even right now, they're not still able to take weight in 3.5 years, they're not able to take weight beyond constituency elections. In fact, not even beyond ward elections. Because we still get some ward elections we're not completed today. So there is no guarantee that in the next 2 years, this executive able to conduct NDC for we. So let them step
Is there
aside.
any benefits when they come to the executive where perhaps you would think say na reason why they want continue for day in office?
I don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate about which benefits or otherwise where they motivate them for one for stay. All I'm saying is your time is up. Respect the constitution. Respect the members of the party. Do the right thing. Let the interim step in. Let this process go on. And then let's go to convention and let the best man or woman win. This party need for breathe some fresh air. This party need for move on. And I believe, say, this current executive, they have served their time. They have offered selfless sacrifice, I want to believe, to the party over the years. Congratulations. I believe, say, most of them want for run for office again. They're still free for run according to the 2022 constitution. They can still go for one more term for the positions they were there, or some go change and go for new positions. No problem. The membership, the delegates will go to the convention and decide.
Dr. Conte, you think, say, these current issues one of the battle with issues of legitimacy, issues of the lifespan of this executive, it get the potential for Ambogona chances of winning the next elections?
Precisely. That is why some of we, they say, let's nip this thing in the bud. Let us not continue for keep quiet. But I get also one saying, one wise saying. They say, whatever the dog saw and barked, the sheep also saw, but remained silent. And they say this means silence does not mean nothing is wrong. Sometimes everyone sees the truth, but only one is brave enough to speak. Be the one. So in this case, I don't mind for being the only man standing. I will be brave enough to speak the truth on this issue. Because I believe that at the end of the day, that the truth go matter.
Because I just be want to ask you the question, say, why are you alone on this call or advocacy, if I can say? You get your colleague flag bearers on other issues. The public don't they see and they stand side by side. But on this issue, now your voice look loud for us for now. Is it that they not believe, say, this current executive where you call out, say, then tenure don't expire, they're not legitimate, you say, they even listen to them anymore, they take any instructions from them anymore. So your colleague flag bearer them, we sit back watching you, they call out this executive. Is it that I don't believe in the things that we believe, say, then term don't expire?
Well, luckily in the APC, one man, one vote. And we get, according to the last statistics, we get 166,000 registered members of the party. And I believe say the vast majority of the party from the outcry where they see through the songs they sing or whatever support this view. Plenty of the flag bearer colleagues don't call me personally and they commend me and say they deal with me. I don't tell them, say, oh no, come out and talk. I don't think say they want to do that. Why? Anytime they come now on a podium, and I go ask them that question. But like I say about that, why I said about the dog and the sheep, I think say when something is wrong and you know it is wrong, speak out and make sure that the right thing happens. That is my appeal to everybody. Keeping silent will not solve the problem. They say goat or sheep, we get for end up na yugbako. Not see they go inside poto. You say you keep quiet. Do something for stop them. Stop them. So that you not go inside the poto, because if you go inside the poto, that poto, now you back again for end. This thing where the leadership will do so, is very bad for democracy, it's very bad for international governance architecture, and it is set a very bad precedent we go haunt with for a very long time. I believe say people for come together and put a stop to this. So it go serve as a deterrent for any other person in future. And besides, this same executive, they don't be very fussy about enforcing provisions of the Constitution before. When the youth president, they say he reached 35 years. This same executive, they say, you don't 35 years, you for handover. And the poor boy handover. I sure say the option of this Constitution is there for making for argue, say, na convention. For past ago convention before I come out. No, he left. The same happened to Samura. The same constitution say 6 months after ECSL don't announce the results, you forgo. After 6 months, after some small draw, Samura go. So if this don't happen to Prince Dolly, it don't happen to Samura Kamara, why not for happen to them? What is good for the goose has to be good for the gander. We get for land for respect we constitution. And if we were get some not respect her, they would not go respect her for we.
Possibility day for let it be say any external factor day we get hand on waiting to happen. So na the APC currently, I'm talking about either from the SLPP or any other side. Possibility day.
As I say, I don't want to speculate. But if myself the SLPP are they, then I know say there are some people who get some challenges with integrity. I will try to manipulate them for make people and do something we go with me interest.
When I get people that will get issues with that.
Oh,
with
clearly,
integrity
clearly, anybody with integrity not go sit down and say in time don't they left. And they will not do that.
For the PPRC, then they wait for the word come out first na courts and see waiting go get for happen. In your own eyes, what you dey foresee for happen from the court?
I'm not going to surprise for me the court say me they stay because it did in the interest of SLPP for me bring chaos in our party. It did in their interest.
Why the SLPP wants for the chaos? They now your own party. We then get their own internal party affairs for deal with.
Why they know they see more? They know they see them. So as far as they are concerned, for as long as APC is unstable, then go able to resolve their own. You know where governments they in power, it's different from where they in opposition. No. There are so many things a party in power can get away with than a party in government. So many things. Understand? So since now they're in power, they get the paraphernalia of government behind them. They can get away with murder. But it's different for the APC. We are in opposition. And so that make I don't talk, I think keep it on this forum. But say the issues in the APC are more because we're in opposition. If we be there in government, plenty of the things the way people they see as if now issues they will be resolved so easily. But when you're there in opposition, these things happen. But whatever the scenario, I think say it's helpful for make we just encourage yourself. Make we not play into the hands of the SLPP. Let we not play into the hands of the judiciary. Let we not play into the hands of PPRC. We not need for the be like picking there every small thing we run to PPRC for what they're waiting for do. With constitution very clear about what we're supposed to do. Let we just respect them and do what the constitution say. I think it's going to be fine for me all.
Dr. Conte, there are issues there, so you raise now before coming out to the media and talk about them. You been trying for get a conversation with this current executive and tell them, say, look, guys, una time don't expire. Una need for do the needful. Let we do it with constitution. Tell we.
In a number of meetings. The concerns we get about the membership registration process and how that can lead to delays in the electoral process. I don't raise that. In an expanded meeting, expanded NAC meeting, where they call for seek advice from the legal team. When they're supposed for help for interpret the constitution. The legal team tell them say the time they done in August, and that's therefore find a way for handover. So they then get sufficient notice, then get sufficient advice, and then be just supposed to do the right thing where they feel for them.
Is this executive a weak one? We're not able to take on this current administration, especially on issues them where una thinks they know they do right.
For me, the issue now, not about whether they're able or they're not able. The issue is the term don't do. Let's have an interim to move the party forward. The party now an institution. The party gets strong members, and we all willing for support the leadership where we party will get. So when it comes to taking on the government on the issues, it goes beyond just the few people with the on the national executive. Now we all get that responsibility, and we all go work with them, getting the support they need for ensure that they succeed.
When a race for flag bearership, they just around the corner, and some people be they even think that this executive under the tenure for don't take una to the delegates conference.
Yes.
Also, una for we go get all done they sorted.
Yes.
Is there any way possible for say the executive get somebody within the support we made in the cause all this delay for taking out to national delegates conference soonest?
I'm not gonna rule them out. But they're right. For support, whoever any of them wish for support. Rumors abound about who's the candidate where this person or that person they support. Now rumors. Understand it? I know they delve into, as I say, I know they speculate. I want to go outside the realm of speculation. I want to talk facts. Okay? So that is up to them. For me, the important thing is that let us just have a level playing field.
They're able to give on a level playing field?
No, well, the term don't do. Not to forgive you again. The term don't do. The new interim body will take go convention, and then now we will ask.
You continue for saying term done, but they are still in office. Quite recently, they even pull a notice for people who want contest for regional chairman positions.
Yes, they're still in office, and that is what I say is a very bad precedent. It's very bad for our party. It's very bad for democracy, and it's not good for we future as a party. It will not be need for get to this point.
If they continue for the in office and then get pending elections, then just conduct the constituency elections. We get some petitions right now where they go on, and they don't pull notice for regional district elections. If they in office conduct them kind of elections there, waiting for the outcome of the elections there.
Well, we will see how many cases they get for going to court. So many cases get for going to court. We go further undermine the party, and we're really unfortunate. Understand? Because we constitution very clear.
Are they not seeing all of these dangers ahead?
I don't know why. I sincerely don't know why. Sincerely, I'm lost for words. I'm sincerely lost for words.
What it go mean if this delay continue? Then gonna courts, then courts say for allow them for take on to the National Delegates Conference. What it go mean for una if this executive take on to that conference?
What it go mean for me? Now that would set a very bad precedent for the future. That term limit not again for executive officers. Anybody can now find a flimsy excuse where PPRC don't get the 6 months, 6 months don't, he go to court. He use this decision as a reference point. You know, precedents 90 in law, and they will always make reference to this judgment for justify their stay in office for a prolonged period. And that I will find very unfortunate. But I want for, of course, I'm not surprised that if this court give a ruling in favor of them, I'm not surprised.
Why you not surprised?
I'm not surprised if we make in the sentence. I'm not surprised if other person no appeal the decision of the court. We go just further weaken case. I'm not surprised if this week some people not go to court for make the slam an injunction on them from performing their functions, or somebody's not go down to the court challenging the legality of them continued stay in office, challenging the authority of the PPRC for fail for respect their own ruling.
Are you saying so many potential court cases
Yes.
hang over the head of the APC?
Yes. We already get some bound. In fact, in we last meeting we attend, the NSG show me some papers where people from constituency 54 already don't take the party in a court. On Friday, I say some other members of the party be there in a court, they try for 5 court papers. I hear about that. Over the weekend, I also hear about other people where they plan for going to court this week. And I'm not surprised if we get a flurry of court cases over the next few days and weeks if this executive decide for hold on. So for save this party, all that type of rancor, all that type of I think say the right thing with for don't do. For just respectfully step aside, let the interim body step in. That is not to suggest that as we get confidence in the interim body for say they will do the right thing or no. Other side, because I know say that the same MPs that they be involved in the last ITGC, and we all know how things end. But that is the law is the law. Let's respect it. The constitution is the constitution. Let's respect it. Let's move on.
Dr. Conte, the current chairman right now, Ambassador Usman Fode Yansane, now one way many people believe say is sabi the All People's Congress, is sabi the party, he know the structures of the party, and he's also a lawyer. So if under in leadership, such they happen, it all lost control of the party.
That is the unfortunate reality. And that is surprising. If we don't spend all these years in the party, And this is not the first time actually where either a court they remove her from office. The court don't remove her from office twice. This will be the third if the court rule against her. So this is the first time.
So why need for the wait all the time until court remove her from office whenever I hold executive positions?
I don't know. I don't know why they take pleasure in that. So it's not the first time. It's not the second time. This will be the third time.
So if he's listening to you now, I don't say the worship left now. Waiting you go want him for two currently.
Me are the big pioneer. You refer to yourself as the encyclopedia of the APC. You have labored for the APC forget this party to who side this today. Do the honorable thing. Please, sir. Do the honorable thing. Exit respectfully. Let the interim body come in. But protect the constitution. But protect the rule of law. But protect the integrity of the party.
So if the executive not really left power as soon as they expect, what happens?
It will be a very bad precedent for the party. It could make the issue of tenure with constitution irrelevant, and it could be a very bad precedent with jurisprudence. Now we country will be seriously compromised, and in future people they will just stay in office indefinitely, and they will always make reference to that ruling if you go in their favor.
The other day we've been talking to Sidia Tunis, one of the national publicity sector, on this same issue of the tenure office, and according to Ram, the way we take the party office has nothing, that's not got nothing to do with the executive. Now on your personal behalf, it gonna courts, and he said they not get any reason for hold on to power if not to the challenges them way on a party they get.
Any government can always come and say, I get challenges, so I for stay that power. That's not a reason. And Escobar for say, we get Ebola for 2 years. So therefore, I need me 2 years back. I for stay that power for 2 more years. No. Madam Bego can say, we'll get Corona for 2 years. And so therefore, for staying that power back under 2 years. No. Just because you have challenges, not be a reason for make you decide for flout your constitution. No. And people for just try to understand that. I think it's a good fight for we all.
Currently, the executive they battle with lots of things there. One go and say people like Una we get some experience in terms of leadership and now the APC for the operate. Una for come on board and support them rather than washing on a dirty linen outside.
Oh, I've been very supportive of this executive. I said I will tell you, say from 2018. In fact, there are videos where they talk repeatedly about how supportive I've been. How they wake me up at 1 a.m. They ask me for do ABC things. They do them. They send me places. They put me in committees. I've been very supportive. But just because I respect him, just because I respect the executive, just because I'm supportive of the executive, not mean say if they do the wrong thing, I for support them in that wrong thing. No, I will not do it.
This advocacy or call where they make publicly so on this executive no will cost you your dream for becoming the next flag bearer of the APC?
No, I think the reverse is the case. We party need somebody with spine. We party need somebody with integrity. We party need somebody who they stand for what is right. Sycophancy are the dilemma we don't plague Sierra Leone over the years. This country no need a sycophant again. This country needs somebody with spine, somebody with integrity, somebody who will stand for the truth, somebody who will do the right thing for save this country and put this country back on the right pedestal for sustainable growth and development. That is the assurance I give to my party.
Not just Ambassador Yansane in this case, not just the executive, but people also we get issues we don't delay complain either to the committee with the petition, whether they go PPRC and the one self we don't gonna courts. Waiting you get for say to them, because if these are the reasons where the party the executive they present say make the not able for taking out to national delegates conference, then sometimes somebody need for hearing something. What you go say to them?
Those reasons for me not valid because they continue for repeat the same mistakes. And they tell una say most of the cases where they go that PPRC and IECB get for do with they pull me name, the list where can this person name not been there, this person picture not been there. So therefore, those things are avoidable. They had all the time in the world to have been able to not forget to say they've been able to produce a timetable. If we don't get the convention in February. So when they give them the 6 months extension, they be supposed for no say, hey, we cannot afford to do the wrong thing now. We get to make sure say everything go right. And it was still possible for them to forget this convention this August. So now, as it stands, we say we day, and not see a best case scenario based upon the constitution. I don't see us having a convention before February.
Next year?
Yeah. I don't see us having the convention before February. And that is really unfortunate.
So how are we going to function as an opposition party?
It's very expensive for we as politicians.
So how are we going to function as opposition party? And most members or supporters of una party, they say, like say, una not serious and not ready for takeover power.
No, we're serious, we're ready for takeover power. Now make some food.
But una not able to put una house in order.
Well,
so how serious are you?
Would I make we try for get them for understand, say, then get for save the party. As leaders of the party, then get for come together and try for save the party.
So what if they not listen to una?
They would have set a very bad precedent. We not go over well for we party in the future.
All right, Dr. Richard Conte, many thanks for you joining me this morning. We can talk to Mohamed Pope Kamara, when are the current Deputy Publicity Secretary for the APC, for can respond to some of these issues where Dr. Richard Conte don't put over the union executive. And it will also talk if then go answer to this call where Dr. Richard Conte they call on them for resign and step aside and allow the opposition leader in the parliament, Honorable Abdul Kago, and 5 other MPs from different regions for take over the party so they're able for go to convention. Many thanks for joining me this morning, Dr. Richard Conte. Quickly, Lord, just take this break.
Thank you very much.
Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, voices come. Hi, yeah.
Me not like you, where the Google symptom then 2 o'clock morning. And don't try all the wellness trend them, but you know they woke. I just can pretend like I fine. But we finally don't get sigh, forget answer to all we health issue them. Wellness unfiltered with Mabel. No fluff, no filter, no shame. Just real talk, real health. The conversation we really need forget. But mental health, food, stress, woman and man health, sex education, healing and other thing them. New episode every Wednesday, 6 to 7 o'clock even time. Wellness Unfiltered with Mabel. Come as you are, let's get well. Unfiltered, live on Liberty Online TV.
The world, they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen, but waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it affects you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them, to see them where they happen to we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning, na all Liberty Online TV platform them. All right, welcome back. It's still the Waji Breakfast Show where they come to you live on Liberty TV. And now the show this morning where they talk about the issue we get for do with the executive tenure at the All People's Congress APC party. We don't listen to Dr. Richard Conte where they call on the executive for resign them position because the tenure of office done. Well, one for can hear from somebody in the executive, one at the Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Mohammed Pope Kamara. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning and plenty thank you for getting me.
We just don't talk to Dr. Richard Conte when one of our members them and they don't make a call for let una the executive left on a position because una term na office done. But let we just know first as an executive how una receive all the news here where they go around. People on the call for let una resign. A clear say una term na office done. PPRC don't pull word na do on a party membership. Person like Dr. Richard Conte, where they contest, now one of our contestants and for the highest seats on our party, when for flag bearer for on our party come 2028. The question on our being in office after on our tenure, how now they receive all of the news here?
Well, for we will refer to and say that the beauty of democracy. And sometimes people give their opinions, and sometimes you have to respect those opinions because in a democratic space, everybody gets the right for say. And whether you say I'm right or you say I'm wrong, the bottom line is you get a right for say. And if you listen and you hear what you talk, they will look at the legal part of it. Because saying it is one, the legal part of it is two. And if you feel say what you say no correspond with what we refer to as the reality, then we can go back and see how best we discuss them as a family. So for us, we receive them with the same way how they receive praises. And if person makes such a request, well, for respect.
You call them opinion. Why is it an opinion? Is it not a fact? Say on a terminal office done. Why you categorize them as an opinion?
Well, one thing we try for state, we get a guiding book when at the constitution of the APC. And whatever we do, if they in tandem with the constitution, anything outside the constitution of the APC, we not go do them. The only thing we get rights for do, now waiting the inside the constitution. And the constitution, it get general, then it get specific provisions. So now then we get for respect, then we move forward.
So this current executive, what una they do so for dinner office after on a mandate do expire? Is it within on a constitution?
Well, I think this outside would they miss the argument. Now the fact say the constitution gets in provisions, and the argument now is it's not about the executive, it's about the arms them with the constitution give mandate, because this constitution will get where for me I'm very clear that it not make provision for administrative vacuum, and what then they focus on now they would they miss the debate. Then they focus on the executive, and as we are now, it is not about the executive anymore. It's about special provisions where no make room for administrative vacuum, where they within the constitution of the APC. Now their arms then they are in the work so now.
What's in our constitution say about tenure in office of the executive?
Let me take you to Article 52, please. Yeah, and go find for that read them so that the public go able to understand them. Fine. Article 52 say all national officers of the party shall hold office for a term of 3 years and shall be eligible for re-election for another term and no more. All national officers. The same thing do for region, diaspora, everybody. Now the same thing he say, but all the other name. Say na 3 years. And indeed, the 3 years done. But like I say, enough I know they can interpret the constitution for the way who feel that they were comfortable and convenient without stating the constitution according to the specific instructions they will give. Because this constitution don't make room for administrative vacuum, I will take you to Article 21I. Sorry for me, not a legal man, but the right and English, the right and pan. Article 21I. It said the tenure of office of the members of the National Advisory Committee shall terminate upon dissolution at the National Delegates Conference. 2. different scenarios. Now they talk about national officers. Then yeah, it talk about the National Advisory Committee. And when we take names here, then we should not be targeting people. And when we target people, that is exactly where maybe we miss the debate or we miss the argument.
Who is targeting who here? Because Dr. Richard Conte Forum is saying that based on principles and let una not set bad precedents for the party.
Anything constitutional is not bad precedent. Now make at the state what the constitution say. And now if you look at the name way down the floor, now the chairman, Ambassador Osman Fodi Hassani, is the chairman of the National Advisory Committee. And him as chairman, where they knock, when they say national officers as chairman, now knock the party instructional, so that in a situation where the party not able for conduct elections, and I not just want for state the article, I also want for state why. Why? The Constitution, now Article 21, I say, the tenure of office of members of the National Advisory Committee shall terminate upon dissolution at the National Delegates Conference. Why? The reason is there. I give multiple reasons. One, it shall convene the National Delegates Conference in ordinary and or in emergency situations. No other body they not give a mandate today. The Constitution don't make provision for interim body. And not make that provision at the entire Constitution. It say because of this power where the Constitution give knack. Now make it give them. Why? Because now they get the responsibility for convening the National Delegates Conference. I will give you another reason. It say in special and emergency situations, it shall perform the role and functions of the National Delegates Conference where it is reasonably impossible to commence a National Delegates Conference. In such cases, not less than half of the members, including the representative from each political region, shall constitute a quorum.
This same constitution,
yes,
where you quote and read publicly this morning,
yes,
that the same constitution, Dr. Richard Conte say, una the violate and una executive illegal, and they call una for resign from una position, so una will continue for violate this constitution.
The reason we make there now for let we make clarity on certain positions where we argue about, where we debate for public consumption. Let the public able for no say, no, they were the right or they were the right. And what we do for respect, not to the calls from people. One for respect, this book when I guide the APC. And I've been just like I say, the clarity no more make for now, not to like for can put up an argument, but for make it clear and bear. I just want to give the final reason we make the Constitution say na knack, na for take the party. And it not just say knack, it give you another one. It say wait, I don't read that one, then two reasons and now I tell we back say they go to Article 23. You see, no, I want to take you to Article 20. Yes, 20 now I just don't read through. Now let me take you to Article 24. Article 24H. It say the tenure of office of the members of the National Executive Committee shall terminate upon dissolution at the National Delegates Conference. Two people now. One a knack, one a neck. Not to national officers anymore. Not to ward officials anymore. Not to regional officers anymore. Not to diaspora officers anymore. Now the Constitution is specific about knack and the neck.
So in all of this, the big question where people ask on a party is waiting on a still do na office when a time do expire, because you said during that constitution it said 3 years tenure, and on a tenure do expire, waiting on a still do in office.
Would they represent the answer with the Constitution give power to NAC, NEC, and IEMC? I'm a member of NEC, and the Constitution I states under Article 24 H. The tenure of office of the members of the National Executive Committee shall terminate upon dissolution at the National Delegates Conference. I'm a member of NEC. That is exactly the condition I authorize me for that continue for.
But Pope, according to Dr. Conte, if we continue for day in office get potential for get several court cases upon on our executive. We go all on our back, not for able conduct no elections or take the party to a national delegate conference.
No, except otherwise. Except otherwise.
But we already get a court case.
Which one?
Suma in case within a court.
Now you didn't talk about. We got that court case the way people don't go for let they injunct this party.
He said the same thing, say, even over the weekend. He understands, say, other people in there about for file papers against the executive.
For waiting. There is a case already in court when the person go ask for injunction. But nobody know the talk of that person, they say the APC say now. This one in the talk about and now say there is a case in court when a Suma in case. Suma not to APC say now for Lego court. Suma, all district executive members are members of NEC. All district chairman, sorry. All district chairmen are members of NEC. And Suma don't say, no, now a victim, now Suma they see himself as a victim of deprivation. What's that they deprive him? And he don't want to be deprived. That me a member of NEC. The constitution when I'm a party, who sign me day, they want for deter me from performing me responsibilities. Like go down the court. The good thing is Suma no go ask for injunction.
But Suma in case make una continue for dinner the executive because according to PPRC, they say they're constrained. Yeah, they are constrained because they have seen our constitution, they have seen our provisions. And that is exactly why Suma gonna court say, let the court clarify. Clarification. No, so are you in support of Suma's case?
Well, it's not that we are in support. We are just in support of the provisions of the constitution.
Because you are a beneficiary of Suma's case.
Even if I am not a beneficiary of Suma's case, even if I am not, I'm just a respecter of the constitution. If I left the office now and not work again, you understand? I don't violate this constitution. Will give me authority for serve.
What do you make up of PPRC then directive will be come in February? That aspect of and way they talk say, well, una tenure done, the extension of 6 months done, una forgive way to una members of parliament sen, headed by una minority leader and 5 other MPs. What do you make up of that directive there?
Well, that is the reason why Suma gonna court. Because 39(5) of the PPRC Act give PPRC only the mandate for extend, but not give PPRC the mandate for determine that for form the interim if there is a need for an interim body, and not give PPRC that mandate. Check the entire act.
But not in 2023.
Not to be PPRC doing, not to PPRC na court. Now the court now take that decision. Because the 1995 constitution of the APC not be make them kind of provisions they also now say, because you know one, the drafters are very wise. The drafters of this constitution, they saw that no matter what, there will come a day when we will get certain challenges. And some of these challenges will make the party not able to conduct these elections. It's not the party irresponsibility.
According to Dr. Richard Conte, he say all the leadership or executive positions where the now chairman, Ambassador Spanford, the aside or all within the APC, you know, the agree left there until courts go pull them from them position then they, and at the same repetition for they're about to happen. So why is that?
I don't understand this way to person. Say if you repeat them, I'm going for grasp them. Because the chairman way he claims so, the chairman not gets that authority there for just gamble the party in one. No. The chairman at the moment, as the chairman of NAC, they operate under the directive of this constitution. Now that the chairman they do.
But una na the same people in the NAC, the national executive, una na the same people them. We made the point some pa una say. So now una na the reason why una no one left una self let other people and come up
not to
na the party if una take the party to convention.
Not to we take this decision. Now the highest arm of the party, the highest decision making body of the party, where now the National Delegates Conference, I adopt this constitution. And this constitution, the provisions that were inside it, not to purpose, not to ambassadors.
So now they use that to an advantage now.
No, we don't use them to the advantage. We they use them according to what is specified inside it. Say, the tenure of the members of National Advisory Committee shall terminate upon dissolution Now instructions now give you so. You said also if we left now we don't violate.
How do you feel serving as an executive member? Now an executive or a member in the call out and don't expire, or resign.
We're going to look at the majority of our membership. You understand? We're going to look at the majority of our membership. Those we don't say the provisions are very clear. You understand? You see them, they are willing to go according to the dictates of the Constitution. It is not our decision.
So Dr. Conte is not the majority of our party? Just one man they call?
Well, even me not a majority, me alone not a majority of the party. And now for the reference, Dr. Conte too.
Because now don't come out now. Now just talk to before you come at the studio.
Yes.
And now they call out on an executive now say, on a not legitimate forum, they say, they even listen to whatever instruction or directive give from the party.
We respect them for that. Not only at the first person we know they listen to the directives. The SLPP are not listening to our directives.
No, but take the SLPP out of it.
There are other APC members who are not listening.
SLPP out
there are other
because these are internal party
there
issues.
Are other APC members.
So you don't need for bring the SLPP
There are other APC members who are not even listening to the directives. But what's important is we get to serve the party with conscience.
But how do you serve a party where some set of the members don't want you?
You know they expect everybody for want you. There are people who don't want liberty for exist. There are people, other media people here, because you are progressing, you are doing it right, you are making it fine. So there are people who don't want liberty for they exist. But you don't listen to them. You do what is right. And that is exactly what we are also doing. If we say we listen, we will not do what is right. And that's why we ensure say we follow the Constitution to the latter. I want to take you to section 17. Yeah? Because, like I say, we need to make things very clear. Section 17 say, it say, at powers and functions of the National Delegate Conference. Not only the National Delegate Conference, and get D, to dissolve and elect national officers of the party. To dissolve and elect national officers of the party. That is section 17 of the APC Constitution. It is here. Not to recompose them. Not to redetermine the drafters then. We only went there and voted for a constitution where we all say, let's get a democratic constitution. They said, why been they not been democratic? Now here we are having a democratic constitution, and yet people want for law, we flout them. People wanted us to violate it. Let's forget about Pope. Forget about Ambassador Usmanu Fodi and Sane. Think about it is the office, chairman of NAC, period. Pope, member of NEC, period. And there is no way we'll go able to do anything different from the Constitution. If you're not been there at the Constitution, no, I'm for the can I follow the can get unnecessary debate because it will tell on me pride and me integrity. But because it is constitutional, we leaving the office, it simply means we are not strong enough. We don't get the capacity and the capability. And all waiting the happen so we call trials, and we are determined to face them, conquer them. Just like how we go conquer the SLPP. And another thing, if we as a party, we are critiquing and criticizing the SLPP for a bill, what they want for take the parliament, what they want for do on procedurally, let us don't participate in it. The procedures are here. The dictates are here. I don't read them for you verbatim. Take it. Now clear the program there. What's I do now? Una go good school there. Una attend fine university there. This is clear English. Who that get right for stay? Who that not get right for stay? Pope as deputy publicity secretary, okay, the constitution say you can go out. But Pope as member of NEC, the constitution say
so
I should stay.
They say, also una they draw the line. Na una de na the NAC, na una de na the executive. So it just clear say the Ambassador Yansane people on the point and pansina in the delay all of this. You see na in the head the NAC. Then again na in the national chairman again, na the national executive. So it gets all the opportunity and the advantage to them for carry the party go to national delegate conference. Let una go elect where that's not happen yet. So people they say una they use them to una advantage for delay the process.
You not say, oh, do the word elections. It take 4 months before we proceed to to constituencies. That's the way PPRC give it the 6 months. It take we 4 months. Why? A lot of people that they go PPRC for petition, some man they go ICB for petition, some man they go even a court. So as an executive, it simply tells us that we are a listening executive. We are a democratic representative of the party. We get for listening to everybody in voice. We get for ensure yes, we do what is right one step at a time. We don't want to violate anybody in right. We don't want to trample to anybody in concern. We don't want to push anybody in concern. Everybody before us as a party is as equal as anybody. So even if the least man go to the ICB, we will wait for the ICB to take a decision. Before as a party, we do something. If anybody go to PPRC, not only they determine PPRC then time for listening to petition till then done. Now, until when then done. And from 2018 to now, we have always followed the ruling of PPRC. Inside PPRC say we for redo elections, we are doing them. Because people let they go there.
So that is the other concern.
It is not our problem. But that is not our problem.
Need for Sido as executive, una know they do the right thing until PPRC go tell una.
How can
waiting for do?
Not in other way we don't do it, not to the right thing. For let we go conduct elections, sometimes people and go and take boxes and they broke not the national officers. No. We don't get control over them people and the way then they do.
But how prepared una been be for say una tenure in office, they come to an end? How una been planned
we
for
are
that
very
transition
prepared.
period?
We are very determined. For let we ensure yes, we conduct the elections so that we'll be within the time. But these are unforeseen reasons. You can't take them away in a democratic process. Because democracy is not just taking. You fight for it. And people who are fighting for their positions. You understand? Some person they do waiting all right. And waiting that person they do waiting all right, we can't take responsibility for that. The only thing we will do, we will ensure say we correct those anomalies. That is our responsibility. But for talk say we can't violate the constitution of the APC, no, we just can't violate it. That is exactly why one person will feel say in a victim of deprivation, they go to court not to injunct the party, but God, we are clarifying for Uber. If all the rights are with the rights inside this constitution, we don't talk say me as member of NEC, and for day, why somebody now, because of any reason we me don't know, for can't deprive me of something we entitled to me. We abuse it as illegal. If it had not been legal, okay. They're not for even tell we say for. And the way I'm and they present these things this year also, it tell like I say maybe we don't for the leadership of parliament and parliamentarians for take over. No, let them be there doing the ITGC. We went to the convention and then we won. But this one now, the difference now that there is an individual we talk say the APC can never go to court without a NAC approval. That is exactly back what they do. The chairman of the party can never go to court without NAC approval. It is constitutional. This is Ali Suma taking PPRC to court for clarity based on PPRC ruling. Say 39.5, no sign of the way talk say PPRC gets the authority for make them determine who that for take the party to convention. And you know they do. You know they do. It is not there. But the constitution make provision for that. And if the constitution make provision for that, Ali Sumana is right as a victim for go to court for clarity. They not talk to let they injunct the word elections. They not talk to let they injunct any elections. They not talk to let they injunct the party from performing its function. That is not his call. His call is, I need clarity because me, as chairman of this particular district, I am a member of NEC.
And you are in favor of that clarity where you go seek.
Well, maybe if Alicia not forgot that person himself before.
But when I get legal people then at the party.
Yes.
So why not relying on the legal team? Because now when I set up this team, now the advice.
Not to you.
Now, no, what I mean now, not the party set up this team for advice on legal matters.
Yes. Okay. Genuinely, if we get this route, let's say the facts. Let's state it here. Should we wait for the legal advisor to come and defend the party? I avail myself because I want to keep doing my job. The legal advisor has a moral responsibility for talking, no, this is how it happen at the party. Let me put a position on this. Why am I here? Is it because I feel say I the benefit? No, it is because I want to keep serving. I make career. It is because the people when we go to National Delegates Conference, they gave me an instruction and they gave me a mandate to come and serve, and I don't want to let them down. I want to live up to their expectation. That is why I'm here.
Also, all of this, they lead the APC to.
Well, it lead me to, for me, this is my opinion. You understand? It lead me say we are now determined for respect democracy. And the APC is ready for make democracy prevail in the APC. And any call we consider undemocratic, will not go allow again, as other people let me don't challenge the party, say the constitution begets not democratic. Now we have a democratic constitution, and we follow this to the latter. And we only back till we say, yes, the APC is ready, the APC is determined that indeed we go put we abstain together for challenge the next elections. You know, people go get, we go struggle.
How is that possible? For say it lead una to a process say una don't ready for be democratic, we na the same issues here they interrupt una schedules them una the pool for go to the National Delegates Conference, and up till now like Dr. Richard Conte been stated before they left, and now they foresee say that Delegates Conference they go happen anytime soon, not even before February 2027.
No. This house out there now. The most, you see, everything at stage. If you watch the years where they spend at primary school, it's different from the years the way they spend at university. You go to primary school for complete 6 years. When you go to university, it take 4 years at most. You understand that if you go to first degree, if you go to diploma, it take 2 years, lesser. So, now the way we did, the most difficult part of organizing our National Delegates Conference are from the ward and the constituencies. At the ward and the constituencies, district, you able to say that center, you can run a district election inside this room, but you can't run a ward elections here. You can't run a constituency elections, but you can run a district election in this room because they talk about limited numbers, limited people. So the south side is struggle there, and then we don't cross through. And I'm following you say, what we get now a new constitution when now in first trial this it go. This process not in the APC be used to. But this constitution dictates say it should be democratic. And all that we've done is democratic. And all that we want to keep doing must be democratic. Till we go get to flag bearer. So the constitution makes its own dictate as to who should take this party to convention, because this constitution not creates room for administrative vacuum.
But what's in the constitution say about people who dissatisfy or somebody who wants clarity on clauses that inside that constitution?
That's it. It's very clear. We get the ICB, Internal Complaint Board. We get the Elders Council. Then we get the legal team. So
are we say Suma flout all them process and they go direct to court?
Well, no, I make Suma not take the party to court. It take PPRC.
But now PPRC and the party? Because
now PPRC now give the ruling, not to the party give the ruling. Now PPRC give the ruling say at least after 6 months, other the leadership of parliament and other MPs for take, and Suma feel say no. If you don't do this, they don't deprive me of my rights for performing responsibility in the party. That is it. I don't know, but for me, it is as clear as anybody can able for comprehend and understand them. That not to the party deprive Suma. Everybody for the party will they follow the article with it. But here is a situation wherein now PPIC, they make Suma go say, okay, I don't can't follow them can jump to the party. No, that is love for the party. I don't can't follow them can stop putting the gun. No, that is respect for the party. I just want clarity. Because if not over that, if it have been injunction, we're not for even get right for pull notice for the position for let the district elections commence. And I will talk say PPIC also in their wisdom, when they serve them, they cite all the other things their way, adjust the code so. And PPIC see them and she say, well, let we allow the court back because now the court no more gets the right to interpret constitutions. the courts. PPRC cannot interpret our constitution.
Dr. Conte, question on integrity and credibility
Right.
during this call where they make, and for I say no go surprise if the court ruling on our favor, because he say in several meetings this current chairman Ambassador Yansane don't they talk about in relationship we get to the government.
Except otherwise, me no ever hear any meeting where the chairman don't ever express that, because here is a chairman where at a particular point in time, even for lay, he see the president, he go seek the approval of NAC. Then time he be right, where them parliamentarians then be seize operations. When they be out for choose Edmond Alpha, he not just go see the president. And so says he go to NAC, say on this important issue, we need a right. NAC get the approval for write the letter. A right to the president no see. The turn out the president to see. This is the same Ambassador Usman Fodo and Yansane, we refuse to see the president say until NAC get approval. And for let Ambassador as chairman of the APC go see the president, he committed no crime. It is part of governance. The former chairman of SLPPM, they go see Dr. Anes Baikoroma on governance issues. Then they go raise concerns they wouldn't feel said will not help the democratic space and the democratic process. Anything they know say it will disturb governance, they will see the president. It is part of governance. So we need for stop for president here, like I say, the chairman of a party, the secretary general of a party, seeing the president is a crime. No crime. It is part of governance. Why SLPP then be the CNS Kuruma? We are not enemies.
On this issue of the courts, according to Dr. Richard Conte, even when the matter reach na court, on executive fail for inform on a lawyers them till where the time done late now. Now that's on a talk say there is an issue na court.
Right. If we get a legal team, then in the serve with party, what are they in the serve? This is the question. What are they in the serve? Anything we get for do with court, nobody not qualify for Andula and the APC other than the legal person. Nobody not qualify.
So not on a executive be receive them.
Which one?
When they serve on
the party. When they serve with the only person we qualify for look into that document are the legal person.
Not to the one we qualify, other receive them because you say una receive them, but una not make them no quick. Una not make the party lawyer them no quick.
No. In the first place, when the documents they come, the party lawyer was out of the country. Immediately come, no allow it take 1 day safe, making 2.
So they make the court's paper deal with them over 2 months before una come back na the NAC and tell us Suma don't care the party gonna court.
When Suma gonna court, even not 2 months it. So how comes the documents didn't away for over 2 months? And not even 2 months it. So how come? The document not even 2 months it. The date where the documents get, 2 months it na where Suma go court.
But how long would have been get the document?
Suma go court before August 18. Because now that same day, now time for the ruling way PPRC been give, now it expire. A week or 2 before that, now Suma go court. And we are still in August though. A week or 2 before that time, Suma go court. And we are still in August. So it's like 2 months come out.
Pope, in all of this, if you are like una don't get on yourself tangled in a web where una na the executive gets work for take the party out of this tangled web una dey now.
I agree.
How una go able come out of this?
No, we always open to dialogue. And we will continue in that respect. But at the same time also, we will ask everybody within the APC for let we get respect for the constitution. Because we, as officers them, we get the opportunity for serving these in them capacities there as well. We are going to respect the dictate of this constitution. So we are calling on other people to respect the dictate of this constitution.
So una wouldn't they say allegedly una na illegal executive?
No, we are legal. We are legal.
According to Dr. Conte, they would call una out.
Okay.
If he say una no legal.
On what basis?
Because una tenure do expire.
But I don't give you I don't give you
And
provisions
if
then
we
also.
continue for conducting elections there, you see potential problem, court cases upon court cases.
The constitution
on,
will defend because as to whether we get right or not.
So
This
they will
constitution,
continue for the court?
would are we?
Yes.
No, we need to continue for
Because
the court.
most people, they're about to go back in a court.
Other than there most people in there.
Even over the weekend, according to Dr. Conte, said
We know we are.
here he say people in the file papers.
We know we are. Those are wild allegations and accusations. They are just wild. They are wild.
So what's the way forward for Lona come out of this?
We go dialogue. But we will ensure yes, we'll get a very smooth transition based on the provisions within this constitution. Now this constitution no more will ask for no respect. Period. Nothing more. If the provisions are not there, be 17. Some of you before don't left. We're not for wait stay the 18. Ask respect. But the respect we'll get for this constitution, it go tell like so we don't betray the National Delegates Conference, the over 1,000 people who will go vote for this constitution and voted for us to serve in these capacities.
When are the plan for the party to conference?
This is another challenge. It is something that we not able to determine.
But none of the plan.
We don't give it. And the date we don't give, for now we forget, with National Delegates Conference now being 17th August. You understand? We don't pull it. But just see what happen. Petitions upon petitions. And if you say people are not petition, then you don't listen to them. And then they will make people and go court. You get some policy, they can at the ICB. The ICB, they rule. If they say not satisfied, they go PPRC.
So as it is now, I not even know when they go for National Delegates Conference.
For National Delegates Conference, we work on proposing another date following the district elections. So because we don't know now, say the most difficult part of the conventions.
But then district elections, yes, if one want for conduct, Dr. Conte say if one conduct them, they set a bad precedent for the party.
No, we are not setting a bad precedent. Following the constitution is not a bad precedent. This is exactly what we want for states very clearly. It's a constitutional matter. Following the dictates of the constitution is not a bad precedent. I don't know, even, how do they call liberty? You have your modus operandi. I guess that's a statement now I go make this now, they tell me like we do it. And I go make it very clear to the public, say, they take responsibility for that. Because that is your modus operandi. For the APC, we don't get no other modus operandi, all enshrined in this constitution. So how can we go out of the dictates of this constitution? The constitution say, NAC, get the right for stay. And the reasons that we make NAC, get for stay, I don't state, I'm very clear to we people and say, the only body we get the right for take the APC to convention, NAC. The only body we get the right for implement the decisions of NAC, the National Delegates Conference, NEC. The only body we get the right for conduct elections, the National Delegates Conference, IEMC. After that, no other body. They don't make provision for interim. This constitution does not make that provision. If anybody, I will challenge anybody. I'm throwing the challenge. Let us quote to me who said this constitution make provision for interim.
So why the PPRC even suggest the interim?
Yeah, because sometimes maybe they not be read and fine.
A whole lawyer.
You understand?
Heading the PPRC.
Now make I say maybe.
Not go read on a constitution
now make
properly.
I say maybe, just maybe. Sometimes just maybe. You understand? I can't ascertain that. I'm just saying just maybe. Maybe not be see that provisions then they. You understand? Maybe not be see them. It's possible like be say sometimes not be see them.
All the issues there they distract them from governance.
No, they are not distractions, and I will tell you why.
Why?
The party where they work get segments of committees. So we get people who in the monitor census, do and for constitution, we get different segments. So like this way Inca, we get to and focus on this. Why is the party work they go on? As I speak to you, the National Secretary General, in our office now, they try to put things in place. As I speak to you, the National Chairman in our office, having meetings. As I speak this morning, because we'll be supposed for a meeting 9 o'clock this morning. He's there, performing his duty, delegated to him by the National Delegates Conference, by the membership of the APC. And all the instructions when the people and give it 9 days inside this book.
So as an executive, when I don't sit down and discuss Dr. Richard content concerns them.
Well, we only
because from last week he began for call on out.
Friday. Now Friday, and over the weekend will not go for me. Today is Monday. So we go down at the secretariat, maybe we go listen. Anything I make now, Nala go lie. And I don't have an opinion on this. Na party opinion, na party statements na me they represent. Party position na me they represent. And the leadership not call it for tell we say we get for discuss this. And so I don't want for lie. But I believe say the chairman of the party, you understand, who is the CEO of the APC, is very, very much concerned about Dr. Richard Conte because he's an individual who the party get respect for. So I believe they go call him, we'll come back to the round table and let's see how best we go dialogue within the realms of this constitution. But for talk say where Dr. Richard Conte they raising concerns, we'll dismiss him. No, the APC is not like that. The APC is not an arrogant
so
party.
So make on seize for the operations.
Nah.
One of the executive.
Well, except the court go rule otherwise against what is enshrined in this constitution. We will respect that decision. Even if the court said today, we will quit now. No. But we can't quit when we get instructions from the constitution.
For wait for the court?
Yes. Yes. Because if we left now, we don't violate this constitution. If we left now, we go refer to her. We don't disappoint the one that we vote for we. We don't disappoint the one that we vote this constitution. We vote for this constitution. Then take the time, then go get sleepless nights na McKinney, just for let we get a democratic documents like this. They waste the time. They go take all the time with all them busy schedule and left them families, they left them picking them. Then go and vote for we. For let we protect these documents, let we protect the party.
So Dr. Conte wey they call so now for resign, you don't understand what's in the inside our constitution.
That is not for me to say. It is not for me to say. But one thing I go express, this is a man that I know he loves the APC. And this is a man that I personally get respect for. And this is a man that I know, you understand, after everything, after a dialogue where Bulosi, the national chairman, will call for, he will understand and we will all work together. He's a very respectable man. And he's a very intelligent man.
So, a surprise for you say they call for a resignation based on the section that when said they read now in a constitution.
I'll let you tell me which section we read.
Do you want to go na powers for the office and not tenure?
Then I don't show you do I give you powers where talk say I don't show you what he talk about general. I am talking about the specifics. Specifics. I'm not talking about myself again as Mohamed Pope Kamara, Deputy National Public Secretary. No. I'm not talking here as a member of NEC. And I am here also making a position for those who are members of NAC. To me, at this constitution, so. And I will state here, the drafters were very wise. And I applaud them. And I thank them.
It surprised you for see this new constitution when I just review. When they get confusion back for interpreter.
That is the beauty of democracy. It is not surprising. It is not. You understand? People have to express their own views and their own understanding about things. We also have a moral responsibility to make clarity on those views.
Some they say you they interpret or you they quote sections them na this constitution based on your understanding for favor your own argument. Or
No,
you put
why they quote them?
morning.
And they quote them based on understanding. And they quote them based on
For
comprehension.
the same constitution, for example, let's take the national constitution. One of the first with right now with the rule in SLPP. We don't hear so many legal explanations, so many legal arguments. Everybody they explain them for fit in your narrative.
Yeah, but when you watch in terms of straightforwardness and interpretation, this one is straight. The English they're not ambiguous. The English they're straight for JSS 3 picking for understand. I don't read that now. Why read that now? Even be understand. I don't know you're not a journalist. You from not understand. But I don't say you understand her. Because you maybe don't say what's popular, it's very clear. I want a court to side then deprive me inside this constitution. As NAC and NEC member and IEMC member. If anybody give me a court, side and deprive me, not for they now the executive now.
Are you explaining this constitution this way now because you are benefiting from this decision and you have to set a narrative?
No. What I am doing is I am stating the position of those who voted for us, and I am stating the position with the inside this constitution, as simple as that. Even if not to be me, you understand? Even if not to be me, I not be get reason for can't defend them if it be for say otherwise. And I go say and back say if be for say otherwise, me say before can media and talk say yes, this is the position of the constitution and we have to respect it. But in as much as the constitution dictates say NAC, NEC, and IEMC because of you not want any vacuum. Now no can take the vacuum. Something like I can say something by mistake we go hand over to people that we not go understand the rudiments,
And that's
the
how na fear.
dynamics. Now that not anybody in fear, everybody in fear, everybody in
For
fear.
say,
Now not take the party. We can hand over maybe na the wrong hands. We go then vote for so now we not the right hands.
Put it at the wrong hands.
You
The
understand?
one day where PPRC they suggest
No,
form the
that is
interim
not, no, that
body.
is not what I am saying.
What are you saying?
I am saying, let the party, we not can take them, hand over na the wrong hands. You understand? And for let the people and vote for we, na trust, na confidence. So now for betray their trust, and we don't want to betray their confidence. That's our position on this.
but also wrong hands go come out to elect Oscar ruling come again for being members of the APC.
You see, we get people who they talk say they will lay their lives for this party. We get people who they say any own taste for the party are just beneficiaries. Like Mohamed Bangura, Thompson. If you can't take this party, go left and to Thompson and Mohamed Bangura. Not the Gongans, so. Not the Gongans. You understand? So the party need for them are people them. Where we say where they hold they go rather prefer for hold on to the party than they lose their life.
Pope, somebody here they say, why didn't APC challenge PPRC submission back in April? The very objection Suma is seeking to redress for was in black and white back then.
It is better late than never. Simple. It is better late than never.
After when I don't enjoy the 6 months extension where they give now.
No, we
But that's
never-
when I realize
we don't
it's
enjoy
better
ourselves.
late than
But
never.
you guys were in office.
Yeah, that does not mean
performing your functions
Well,
as executive.
we are not enjoying it.
Nobody not being.
We
Nobody
are
not being.
serving.
Nobody not being.
We are very
sick
busy,
dress.
up and down.
When una 6 months one done, now that the Suma go now.
Now the tell the way it feels yes they are for the
So
private.
why you not be doing in April? Would they be just give una the 6
Well,
months?
that should have been a
For
question.
go
That should have been a
seek
question for Suma.
clarification.
How can I answer for Suma?
So now the executive be okay with that particular directive so the PPRC been give in February.
No, we are not okay with that particular
No, not the
directive.
raise alarm. Una been just
Because
go
it's
ahead
no,
for do
by
because
then
una
it
dey get the
wasn't
6
no,
months.
by then it
So una
wasn't meant for the media.
Una
We
be
are
raise
in-
alarm.
But we are consulting with PPIC.
Waiting na be una question at that time where them give that directive in February.
Well, we like I said, we continuously they engage them, and they promised reaching back to us. And when you see time they go, Suma say no, if you not decide, me I need decide. This na me right.
Now una send Suma. Because Suma is part of your executive.
Suma is part of the APC.
Yes. No, Suma hold an executive position.
Yes.
And now una all be enjoy the first 6 months.
We don't enjoy them.
Una with Suma.
We be the work seriously.
Okay, now una
we
all
be the sleep.
Suma. Now una
We
all
don't be the sleep.
Pope, hold on,
Yeah,
please.
It is.
Pope, please hold on. Now
Yes,
una
ma'am.
all Suma be the work. Now una all Suma be the get sleepless night.
Fine.
Where they be extend una 6 months.
Yeah.
Few days for less this 6 months elapse. The same thing way una enjoy. Now in Suma run go na court say it need clarification on. Now una all collective ideas for go seek this clarification.
No. I will make them very clear. Say, we have said to some point, we are reading news. Say, Suma will control. We are worried
Why were you worried?
because we don't know what he go for. We not be know what he go for. And we they call her, they come. They come. So we waited, say, okay, let's wait for we are waiting Shuma they carry it. And when the court serve, that day we know.
Waiting in mean for let una as an executive, don't they encourage people all this while so una left for take this party to court? When we have our issues, let we learn for settle and in-house.
And that is exactly why Shuma has been summoned.
Wait, so let somebody now this executive again grab go na court. But now una be the encourage people and back. And as district chairman, I believe in the tell in district members them when we have our issues, let's don't go to the courts. Let we settle them in-house.
And this is exactly why Shuma has been summoned for a meeting this week. He has been summoned by the national executive. He has been summoned. And because he wants to know why they not reach out to we as an executive, or Low as a family, he went to the court. So that's why the party don't call him. But that notwithstanding, we get to be respecters of this constitution. I know what they reiterate. And all what they do illegal. What they do illegitimate. And we will continue for serve in the best interest
for how
of
long?
The membership of the party. We will go National Delegate Conference very soon.
Very soon, I not get it.
We get it.
How will they go in a national conference?
The provisions of this constitution,
all the issues they are so ahead of
if we come on National Delegate Conference, hold on. Issues they need done. 2018 will go, 2023 will go. Now we come back, we discuss the issues. Because the world they live in a moving world with issues.
So why would not yearn for change this pattern of all the time members then going to the court seeking redress on certain matters? If there is leadership in the party, they're supposed for able for get a common ground on some of these things. There is leadership.
That is exactly why in the wisdom of the drafters of this constitution, we get an elders committee wherein if you get problem, they go seek redress. We get a redress mechanism committee. We get a redress mechanism within the constitution. But we cannot dictate what the person wants to do. We don't get that right today. We are limited.
Also, they see the APC going.
I see the APC going in a front where they promote the dictates of democracy and they prepare itself for ensure we get democratic governance after 2028 elections. That is just where I see the APC going.
Elections
I can sense the 2028.
Mm-hmm.
That is our belief. That's our belief.
So Una go able hold a delegate conference this year?
Yeah, well, that is the target.
With all
waiting the apple, so that is the
because
target.
Even the constituency election will not just hold so many petitions cases going on now.
But
and I'm able cross.
We're almost done with the constituency.
The last time table Una pool in February, by August, according to that timetable, Una say Una for don't get a flag bearer candidate and a new executive. Up to now, Una day constituency level.
Yes, because the most difficult part in any democratic process, especially within internal party, that they would almost cross. So from the district to region, trust me, it is the most easiest part of all. I don't tell you in addition, I say you can conduct a district elections inside or out the zone. Yeah. Because you know they vote for a district, I will tell you that the chairman of the constituencies there, not to everybody at the executive. Oh, they are limited with the district executive. They are limited. That's the chairman of the secretary. That is, it not even reach up to 40 people. The entire district, the voters will not be up to 100. The entire district.
All of this.
So then they vote inside 30 minutes.
All of this we don't happen. Waiting on I don't learn as an executive.
One, we don't learn say the challenges ahead. We get to be prepared for overcome them. We get to be determined for stand for we people and for the constitution. And we don't learn say dialogue not the only way. And we don't learn say unity will be the only way. And we learn for now see how best we will continue for stay together for a common purpose. It is difficult, it is hard, but it is the only way for us. And we don't learn say anytime we give leadership at the APC, we have to be very, very, very conscious about whether we give any position now on the APC. Not to everybody. Huh?
Why?
Well, the Mohamed Bangura and Thompson, a clear scenario. We got to be very thoughtful of that.
At this stage, all PPRC they wait for the courts, una self say una they wait for the courts. Now these same courts, now the courts where the APC not believe in. What are your expectations about the outcome? You feel say nothing we go make the APC come together, the outcome will go come out na court, it will bring a solution to the issues they want to get now?
We believe say the law will prevail now. The reason we could not be go court now out of patriotic defiance. But now,
so our perception about the courts don't change?
It not change. We are there again for to prove the people say which will be the talk, we were wrong or we are right. That is exactly, we need proof now. For now, not being good at the call, they can't say a patriotic defiance. So it's not about changing of perception. It's about putting...
Whose impact the outcome will get on now?
Democratic impact. And that the court have spoken and will follow what in the court say.
What do you go say to una membership where disappointed say una still in our office after una 3 months, 3 years in office?
I don't feel say I get any message for that particular call because they are not disappointed. Our membership is not disappointed. Our membership is looking for... Our membership are not even interested in what they pursue. Our membership are interested in how we go come together for change the narrative.
But Dr. Richard Conte is one of your members.
Well, when you talk generally, now you are talking about a specific individual. So I was just responding to the general.
So you believe in no more get problem with this whole issue where they happen about una day in our office?
Well, I will not say so.
That's why I said your membership.
I will not say so, but at the same time, we don't enforce. That is exactly what I see. Our membership are worried about the economy of this country. Our membership are worried about the bad governance. Our membership are worried about the way and manner at which the national constitution is being bastardized. Our membership are worried about Gary and sugar because there is no bread and butter. These are the things. So all what you membership on for every, these people are together with a candidate who can change the narrative. That is their worry, not our internal dynamics. We're only making these issues for let we clarify them so that at least the public will not be misled that what we do, it violates the constitution. But in terms of conversation and discussion, I will tell you for free, this is not our priority conversation and discussion. Because this one, it is legal, it is legitimate.
A possible Leona executive take this party to National Delegates Conference. A possible Senate wanna get for Duam.
No, well, it's not a matter of possibility. Now we, because now that the constitution say, now NACNEC and IMC. Now we, this like I say, and they talk with the authority with there. That's not like because of now what I want, not what I want. What I want is different.
So like what happen on get for the party.
No, well, we're not going for use like the challenge say in like what happen. They go tell like say we not get respect for other people in view. You understand? But according to the dictate where they are, now we. Now the constitution I say now we. I wish the constitution before say not to we. So for the do that thing ourselves within the party. But what the constitution say now we, I don't get choice. Now the constitution, not to me.
Pope, you get plan again for another executive position?
Well, every political animal wants for grow. I get what you want.
What you want?
Well, I don't make the decision final yet because, like I say.
But you say you get what you want.
Yeah,
you already don't know what you want.
What I have to tell you, what to make an answer for declare it. I have a boss where I still deserve. And waiting at the way in a room. Say he's not contesting. And if he's not contesting, I would like to climb because I don't learn from him. I don't get the experience. I wish for claim. But I want to let him make him clear because I don't want to undermine him.
So if CD is not running for the National Publicity Secretary position, I'm
intending to run. Okay. But if he's running, I will not run. I will not dare to challenge him. I will not dare to contest with him. I will not. But I believe I have learned a lot from the party and from him. I am now ripe enough to climb if he is not running. If he is, I am still willing to serve him.
All right, many thanks, Mohammed Pope Kamara, who you can this morning for can respond on the so many issues on our executive, especially the call where people like Dr. Richard Conte, they call on this executive, say they for resign their positions because their mandates don't expire. But according to Pope this morning, it don't read the sections of the APC constitution. For I believe say the constitution not create any room for vacuum. So they go continue for day na office until if the court rule against them in the Suma's case where they before the court now, then go left. But if not, then go continue for day na office until then take the party to a national delegate conference. Outside the members they will go elect new executive. But that safe, they don't get a timeline. They don't know yet when they go take the party to a national delegate conference. So the issues and the leadership struggle within the APC continues. And we don't see other members them according to Dr. Richard Conte, they prepare for go now na court. So we'll continue for monitor and follow closely on what they happen within the APC. Now they end this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to always join with this morning, and many thanks to Musa Saukoma and Michael Ayeno Conte. We provide technical support to the production team. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
Right, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, get a lovely weekend. Goodbye. The world, they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen, but waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it they affect you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them. So see them where they happen so we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning, na all Liberty Online TV platform them.
Salon, they take action for every mama and every pikin. Together, we go reach zero. We all for take action. So no mama no go die where it give life. No pikin no go die from preventable sickness. No pikin no go left behind for take maclate. The race to zero, they on now.
But zero no go happen by chance. If you na mama or belle woman, take action, go na clinic early. If you na papa, take action, support mama, care you pikin for maclate. If you na chief, take action, encourage belle woman them for go hospital for the well body one. We all for take action for save the life of we woman and pikin them. So join with today for take action for reach zero. This message they come out from the Ministry of Health together with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education.
Watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.